Yo, what is up, people? I am heading to a benefit shoot right now. I'm actually on break from my normal job at Wadsworth, so I've got a couple weeks of free time to really crack onto some benefit work and, you know, hopefully make some good progress over these next couple of weeks. But yeah, it's been a minute since I've been on the YouTube. Basically just been working hard at Wadsworth as a foreman supervisor for that role, which has been demanding, struggling, that's not a word. It's been, you know, a good experience for me. I'm learning a lot, which I really like about the role. Yes, it's high pressure and yeah, it can be hard some days, but for most of the time, like, I find myself enjoying it because I'm in a role where it's kind of up to me, and that's kind of nice. I like the responsibility. I like having to look after a team. I like learning how to deal with people on my team, because that's the hardest part of the job is dealing with people. But yeah, so that's been going well. Benefit recovery is going well. We have just released back in February, it is now start of April, we released our breath fits, which are magnetic nose strips. And if you haven't tried them, definitely jump on the website and try them, or come to one of our events on the Gold Coast if you're local, and we can definitely hook you up. But how they work is there's a magnet on each side of the nostril that you stick on, and then you grab a magnetic nose strip, the breath fit we call it, and you plug it on, and basically it opens up your airways like quite significantly, and you can breathe so much better. For me, I breathe really loudly. It's like my nose is blocked all the time, but it's not. And after they tried these, I basically sleep with them every night. So that's been awesome, and they've been going really well. The boots are going well. Yeah, we've got a couple athletes part of the team now. I'm actually going to go record one of them, and I'll take you guys along for the ride. But other than that, just been working on benefit, hanging out with the girlfriend, and yeah, training's definitely taken a bit of a back seat in this stage of my life. Like, still training pretty much every day, but there has been pulses of time in my life where I've just been training really hard, and then this is a pulse where I'm training, but I'm not like training as hard as I have been in the past, which has been hard for me to kind of adapt to, because I'm so used to training pretty hard every single day, 6 days a week usually, and making it a big part of my life. But at the moment, juggling benefit recovery with Wadsworth as a foreman / supervisor, and then also working on like personal stuff, creating content like this, and hanging out with the girlfriend, and then the rest of life admin, it becomes hard to kind of juggle things up. So don't get me wrong, fitness and health is priority for me. It is very much up there, but definitely in the past I have, you know, turned that nozzle all the way up and been training as much as I can, as hard as I can all the time, and it just hasn't been the same like that. But still enjoying it. Still got a half marathon in next month, 4 weeks away I think, which is exciting. All the boys are doing it. We are partners with the event actually, so that's exciting. I'll definitely record a video for that day. But yeah, it's good to catch up, and let's stick at this YouTube thing a bit more, so I can keep you guys updated and, you know, take you along for the journey of what's going on in my life, with my business, and how we're doing stuff. Honestly, it's just to be transparent with you guys so you can see the whole thing, and I know how helpful it can be for someone who might be starting in a similar space to have someone a little bit further ahead that they can kind of watch they can ask questions. And so if any of you guys have questions of what I've done so far, like shoot them. Like I'm an open book. I'm here for all of us to kind of succeed and do this together. So it's definitely been an experience, and I can definitely look back in hindsight and see that all the little things are starting to, you know, kind of play their part, starting to compound. Because sometimes you feel like you're working on your business and you're not really doing anything for anything. You might create a reel, you might do a few bits of outreach, you might do a few events, and you know, people try the boots on, or people like see who you are, but you know, nothing really comes of it. You know, 6 months later down the track, you've done a bunch of those, you've created a bunch of reels, you start to create a little bit of a following and a little bit of brand awareness, and then all of a sudden you might just get a random sale. And that is just the compound interest of, you know, doing those small little monotonous tasks. So I think we're in the process of just stacking up that compound interest of doing these small monotonous tasks like reels, shoot days like this, and whatever. And I believe that it's all gonna compound and we're gonna, you know, definitely feel the effects of it. So yeah, stay tuned and hope you guys are well. I'll talk soon. So what motivated you to start competing in IROCs?
Long story short, I've always been into fitness, but my driving force is my kids. So just being a leader, set an example for my kids, them watching me, you know, do things like high rocks. They come and watch all our high rocks events. So that's my inspiration, me leading from the front, setting the example for them to, you know, lead the path to them to get into fitness as well. Now.
Yeah.
But I want to compete at 71 this year for Ollie.
Awesome little session there with Nick. I'm going now to pick up some foam rollers. I should have picked them up before I went to Nick, but I was in a rush. But yeah, gonna go drop off 12 of our foam rollers to a local physio, someone else who's doing what they love. We're gonna give them 12 foam rollers because they are hosting they're mates of ours too, Ash and River, and they just opened up their own shop and they're doing a foam rolling class, which I'll definitely have to check out because I don't foam roll enough. Perfect. This is them, the nose strips. Pretty slick, if I do say so myself. So just rocked up to physiotherapy. Ash owns this place. They've just opened up their new, well, Ash and River own this place, but they just opened up their new warehouse slash shop slash gym slash everything. It's so sick, but have a look at this. So that's that. Little gym. This is the benefit of foam rollers, to hook them up for their foam rolling class. This is wicked. Again, it's so sick to just see local guys, like people I know and just people from the Gold Coast doing their thing, you know. Honestly, I can't wait to open a warehouse for benefit. It'll be sick just getting the gym set up in there and setting up the space how you want it, like a little HQ almost. But like seeing these guys, they're only a new business. There's two of them that run it together, and they've already got a warehouse. And just talking to Ash, solid guy, he reckons that they're the fastest growing physios on the Gold Coast. So it's just cool to be around these kinds of people. But yeah, we're helping them out with their foam rolling class. I'll definitely check out. I was just saying, Ash, I've got a bit of a sore back. Doing a lot of training, and that's what happens. But I also sit in a chair all day. I don't know if that's something to do with it. But yeah, mission accomplished. Now I'm going to head home, do some work. Might even pop in and see the girl. And yeah, take you along for it. Oh yeah. That is what I am talking about. So I got some lean beef mince here, put some all-purpose seasoning, garlic, bit of salt, That's all you need, baby. Cooking up some sweet potatoes in there, make a little bit of a bowl. Don't have many ingredients, and I've got some eggs here. 2 eggs, perfect match, but yeah, it's lunchtime. Eating healthy. I basically eat this kind of meal every single day, whether it be steak as a protein, mince, or chicken. Sometimes I have salmon for dinner, but yeah, it's pretty simple. Like sweet potatoes, usually the carb source. Then I have mince. Make a little bowl. Eggs are always a good addition to the whole thing. But yeah, just basically what I eat, and then Em and I usually have a treat or something for dessert because we're naughty. But for the most part, I'm eating basically 80-20, pretty clean whole foods. Probably 90-10 actually. But yeah, it's just what I eat day to day in this small little kitchen. But dude, I'm excited to eat, I tell ya. So this is 500 grams of mince, and I'll split this into 2 meals so I can have this either tomorrow or for dinner or whenever else I have the same meal. But usually get a 500 gram pack of mince and it gets me 2 meals, so it does me well.
Smith talked about, which is, if you're succeeding at a job that you hate, imagine how good you'd be at a job that you loved. And that's kind of the same. This person is starting from essentially zero. How much fucking worse can it get, bro? Been to sports club or whatever it was, and then it would flop, right? And we stood outside looking destitute and up smoke. We would pad the back off so that everyone's so bad, everyone's going to think that we're shit. I was like, no. 100 is practice rather than a game.
Beautiful sunny day. It's Gold Coast for you.
GBT, it's actually scary out.
Yeah.
That's what it works.
What is up, my people? We are back. It is Thursday morning. Gonna go hit a leg session with beautiful EC. You'll finally get to meet her. Just had a good morning, cleaned the house. The boys are getting back they actually climbed Mount Everest base camp, Joel and Jeremy. So I'm picking them up tonight from the airport. But that's pretty epic to go climb Everest. Keen to talk to them about that. But yeah, we're gonna go get a leg session in. Yesterday my back was just aching all day. I don't know what's gotten into me, so I'm a bit on the fence of how this session's gonna go, but we'll just test it out. If I can squat, I can squat. If squatting doesn't feel right, I won't squat. But nonetheless, can't skip leg day. Em seems to keep me in check with that. What else? Yeah, had a good morning. Cleaned the house. I had a meeting just now with Josh and Jake, and basically just did some planning for the GC30 event that we got coming up, which is basically a 30-kilometer running event here on the Gold Coast, and they do a half marathon and a 10-kilometer, but it's pretty big. And these events are really good, we've found, for us as a business, especially being a recovery business with compression boots and nose strips. A lot of these athletes that compete in these races are always keen to try get in the boots and usually purchase. So it's going to be a good weekend, which is coming up in May, but we're just doing a bit of planning for that. There's also like social media posts we need to get finished for it, email marketing ads. There's a few other things that we get with being partners, and we also get to set up a tent at the actual event, and people come and try on the boots, and that's usually when people buy. But yeah, it's really nice knowing that we sell a good product. Like every time we get the people in the boots at these events, we only hear good things, and that just reinstates it in my mind that, you know, I'm selling a good product, because there's always imposter syndrome, and I'm not a natural salesman. I'm not the type of guy to like just be able to lie out my teeth and tell people this is the best new thing, but they are exactly the same, if not better, than Normatec, which are the leading recovery boots brand. And what I've heard from every customer athlete that tries them on is they're really, really great, and they really help, and they do a difference. and I know they do a difference from wearing them, but just hearing it from the customer, from a third party, it really reinstates into my mind that we're doing a good thing. So that's exciting. But anyways, enough talking. Gonna go meet up with Em now. It's a beautiful day here on the coast, and yeah, let's get a leg session in. Take you along. Who we got here? Say hello to the camera.
Hello, camera.
I've already been talking about you, so they already know who you are.
It's me.
This is beautiful Emma and Jane in the background. I can't call other girls beautiful.
True. Yeah,
Anyways.
Jane, stop putting him on the spot.
Yeah, but you can describe me as something other than that. Like, this is...
And fantastic Jane.
Oh!
and fat Jane.
I would not say that.
Alright, that's fine.
Okay, where are we going?
We're going to the gym, baby.
What are
Yeah,
we training?
we're training legs.
Legs.
Classic.
Anyways, see you there. On the hip thrust.
What's this thing?
EC showing me how it's done.
First of all, don't be okay.
We haven't trained legs properly in a little bit, so.
Let's go.
Check it out. Got Burley in the background. Sunset in the west. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Just want to say thank you for sticking around this long in the video. It's been a while since I've uploaded a YouTube video, and it's something I want to kind of stick at for the next period of time and however long, for the foreseeable future. But it just takes effort making the whole thing, stringing together the videos, getting the camera out, recording. Still getting that habit back of just lifting the camera up and putting it in front of my face. But you know, Em's going to be getting involved in the YouTube. I'm going to be getting involved in the YouTube. So, and like, you know, other people are as well. But yeah, it's going well. Benefit is main passion project. We've got a few exciting things coming up in the very near future, which I will definitely be recording. And Wadsworth is going great. I am a leader, supervisor of 24 guys at the moment, and I think that's only growing for now, so that's definitely teaching me a lot. Training, haven't been training as much as I used to, but yeah, life's good. A lot going on, and I just want to stick at this YouTube thing and, you know, bring you guys some valuable content, but also, you know, just do a bit of life documentation. It's going to be good to look back on, and especially while I'm in these early stages of building benefit recovery, you know, it's just so great to document. I know that someone will be watching this sometime in the future and go, this is extremely helpful. But nonetheless, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic Easter if you're watching this when this comes out, but if not, God bless. Peace.